But yeah, green looks amazing. Green's got quite a lot of decent one-drop ramp, lovely fixing, some decent value, some decent door, an elf sub-theme if you want. And by the looks of it, the best planeswalkers as well. Enigma Drake and Heroic Reinforcements, which is actually a very good card. I'm can't. Oh right, yeah, I can see. I've just worked out why I can't see them. That is why. Uh, my I'm inclined to go towards the Liliana. Just planeswalkers are just insane, and black look pretty good. And like the other thing I'm drawn to is the time warp, and blue's just shit. So, well, not total shit, but it's not. It's not quite the same draw as it would be in other format.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. There is nothing that is
Nothing that
exciting
jumps
with
out. Yeah,
other
like
than
Raise the Alarm is not an exciting first pick. Aura is quite fun, but I don't know what we'd be doing with it. So, a lot of auras in green. Would you like to enchant their guy and make it a spider, or your guy and make it a massive fucking target?
I have noticed one problem with Q being my push to talk. It enhances the size of the card.
Oh yeah,
When I press Q, it just
Crypt Rats is actually mass removal, isn't it? I wonder if Crypt Rat is better than Nighthawk. Jesus. So for me, it's between Crypt Rat, Nighthawk, or Lano or Waste. I think like Earthquake's fine, I guess. I'd rather stay black. Like Earthquake's probably comparable to Crypt Rats, all told. So
yeah, I'm there to agree. I think it is Crit Rats or Nighthawk.
I think we might table a Crypt Rat because it's more mono black. So I think we should probably take the Nighthawk, not for the tabling reason, just because it's more likely to, because it's mono black rather than just splashable. Like we can end up playing black white or black green or whatever with the Nighthawk. Whereas if we pick the Crypt Rats, we want to be heavier, almost entirely black.
Yeah, I agree.
So here, can you enlarge the Dragon's Horde? I don't think it's playable, but add a mana of any color or draw cards when you make dragons. I mean, it's not actually totally unplayable, but so Ulcerate's a bit heavy. Like it's powerful, but it's a bit quite extreme.
Yeah, I quite like a Zendikar's Royal. Like, it is a 6 mana spell really, but
It's enchantment, so it is a 5-drop. Yeah, that's interesting.
like,
I hadn't really considered that. That's
but I said yeah,
definitely a win con.
it is, but I said it is a bit 6 mana.
I
Um,
prefer it to the Oblivion Ring, and which was the other card I was going to suggest. So yeah, I'm definitely down for that. Sigil's fine as well, but yeah, it forces you in a direction. Well, that's I think just a Thragtusk, right? Is this demon good? No, this demon's terrible.
I think it's Thragtusk or Hydra. I really like a Hydra, but Thragtusk is also very powerful.
Yeah, I think the way because this format's very like 2 for 1. I think Thragtusk is the thing. Like it's just Doomblade proof, whereas Managorge Hydra isn't. It's just 1 for 1s. Because yeah, Managorge is probably a more powerful card in other cubes than Tusk. Tusk's a bit clunky and slow, but clunky and slow we can get away with here.
I haven't looked at the cube list enough to know why Crucible is in here. What?
And there's just discard. There's like evolving wilds and things. Yeah, there's nothing too exciting to pair with it. But no, you return a creature you control to owner's hand. Yeah, I'm
Combo
not.
combos very nicely with the Thragtusk, but
No, not really.
um,
Game 5 life. Oh no, it's at least play, isn't it? It does combo nice with the Thragtusk. I prefer the Spectre here. I almost prefer the Engineer's Plague, but yeah, I think
I
Spectre's.
I quite like the Felwar Stone as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
It's a good
spec.
card. We're green, so we need the Felwar Stone less than other colours. Like if we were mono black, I'd be inclined to agree. But yeah, like we've got a sort of a flying-y thing. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Like Felwar Stone will obviously not table, but this cuts black, which is always nice. So, I'd probably just take the Sorin, but
Yeah,
Hydra is
yeah,
always lovely.
yeah. Sorry, and just yeah.
He's a bit of a bomb. Like he was really good in Cube, like back before Planeswalkers got good. And this is sort of the level that this has reset it to in terms of Planeswalkers. I guess just a hippie, right? That's fine.
Yeah, I think
Hornet's
yeah,
Nest a bit
hippie.
needy. Hornet's Nest would be funny as hell if we tabled those Crypt Rats, but whatever. I think hippie's just more playable. It's nice to have a load of three mana flyers. Is Sword of the Animist the one that puts basic lands into play?
Yes, it is.
I probably like the pilgrimage most.
Yeah, like, I think it's pilgrimage. I don't mind the sword, like, but
We don't have quite the creatures. It's just kind of clunky. When you want a thing that does a thing, we sort of want a ramp. The sword isn't a threat. It's a bit of ramp and fixing. Huh. Like, let's just take this contract. Draw 4 is powerful.
yeah, I can see that.
And the alternate win condition, very likely. Llanowar. Oh, there's a Baloth as well. Jesus.
And the
That's
crit
really hard.
rats.
Yeah, it's not Crypt Rats anymore because we're black green, almost certainly.
But this is a demon for our contract.
It's a 9-drop. He can he can get in the toilet.
But we can pay 6 life and sacrifice 3 black creatures.
I think I want the Baloth here. It's just a very good card. And Nano Wastes, like we're green, so we can sort of fix a bit with that. It's a bit greedy, but whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. Don't really want to play it, but now there's a demon. Yeah, obviously the Hydra.
But we could have had 2 of our 4 demons
We
already.
could have sacked the first 9-drop demon to the second 4-mana demon just to get him out. It's like pseudo vigilance attack with the first one, bam, second one comes down. Well, no, that is still kind of just poo. It's the plague.
I think it is the plague, yeah.
Yeah, it is the whatever it's called, the primal ding dong. It's not a. It's just shit. Like, use your only dog, they can just ignore it. And like, even if you have the frag tusk, you're still paying 5 mana every turn for like a 3/3 and some life. It's like, ooh, green is the color.
Okay, I was not.
No, I wasn't expecting that at all. But it's not actually as important as it usually is because we're black, so we've got our removal sort of covered. What we really want is 1 and 2 drops now, like our top end looking tasty. We've got value and threats and removal and survivability. I mean, that's
There we go.
It's a 2-drop.
It's a 2-drop.
We might end up playing it if our curve carries on looking like this. This was only pack 1, wasn't it? Jesus, we got a lot of playables out of this. Maybe we could have got away with Llanowar Waste.
I feel like we are definitely in the right colours.
Oh god, yeah. Ooh, there's a Mystic and there's a Garrick.
There's a Mystic, there's a Garrick, there's a Primeval Bounty.
Yeah, we can't take the bounty. Sadly, it's between the Mystic and the Garrick.
I think it's just the Mystic.
It's so hard to turn down when your curve starts at 3. Otherwise, I want to take the Garrick. I can't convince myself it's correct.
Yeah, I want to take it as well, but yeah, I think it's got to be the Mystic here.
Yeah, well, we've got some Planeswalkers already, so that side of things is nice. Yeah, it's a Mystic. Let's behave ourselves and do the right thing. I really want to know.
Although all our 3 drops are double black, so it's a bit awk.
That's literally why I want the Elves of Deep Shadow. Oh, there's a Birds. Birds is better than Elves of Deep Shadow. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, there's a Doomblade here as well, which I really like. But
Doomblade can do one. We've got plenty of removal. What we don't have is 1-drops and fixing. I'm so happy about the bird. I don't think there's a removal spell in the game that I would pick over birds here.
Do you know what Demonic Embrace does?
Yes. Turns it into a demon?
Turns it into a demon.
Man, we could have had 3 of our 4 demons. That's a pretty tasty nisser, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. I did not know this was in here. So yeah, I think just
a pretty tired looking Banefire and Shivan Dragon. Not a tired Banefire. Banefire's obviously amazing, but amazing in this format. I wonder how good Shivan Dragon actually is.
It's rubbish. It dies to Doomblade.
It is a 6-drop that dies to a Doomblade and does nothing, certainly. There seem to be a lot of those in this format, which is more just testament to how good Doomblade is going to be in this format. Yeah, we've got so many playables. That Ranger's Path isn't. I don't think it's going to get a look in. So it's between the Slime and the Disc figure. I think I prefer the Slime. Slime's kind of like a pretty good 2-for-1. Yeah, I do prefer the Slime quite a lot. There's a lot of big mana decks. There's a lot of multicolour decks, and the Death Touch Dork is just much more value. It's not like we really need the early. There's just nothing so threatening early that Disc figure seems important. I'd rather have a hard removal than a tempo removal spell. The joy of not streaming it is we can do editing and just cut out the dead space while there's no like talking going on and no picking going on. Just like, this is random chitter chatter. Village. I don't love this archer. It's a bit. Hang on a minute, that wasn't in the spoilers. Maybe I didn't look. Maybe there's another gold. No, there isn't a gold section. Maybe this is the wrong cube. Huh.
Don't know. It might have just been missed, or it might have been put in the wrong section. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I like Treetop Village.
it's between that and the Yeva. Yeva's decent. Village is kind of a bit of a free roll, and we've got a lot of playables. Yeva's fine. It's just a sort of a fine dork. Yeah, no, it's a good dork. Guess a Rex Age. I don't like the flesh bag particularly. It doesn't seem like it's doing a lot for us.
No, I don't mind the Rex Age.
Like, he's not got loads of targets, but it's fine. I mean, we don't need it because we've got the acidic slime covering us there as well. But it's just a thing. It's nice. Is there anything else we're cutting from this? Like the flint hoop orb, we don't want to play.
Ostracize or return to nature for the board.
We've got so many. We've got the Rex Age and things we don't need. The return, I wouldn't have thought. So the ostracize, I suspect, seems fine.
Do you think it's main deckable?
Oh yes, definitely main deckable. It's a very creature heavy format. It's not like a lock in or anything, but how good do we reckon Perilous Vault is?
It's probably not very good with all our planeswalkers, but
Yeah, there's no real way to leverage it, is there? More land.
I think it's just a rampant growth.
Yeah, it's definitely a growth, isn't it? And we're hoofing this boar. We don't want to play the boar main.
But we can rampant growth for our one of mountain for it.
I guess if we get all the Banefires, that is a potential thing. Ooh, hello.
Wow.
Well, the Garrett didn't come back, but I kind of like the Knight here more than anything else. Like, Bounty's excellent. Master's medium at best. Knight is just quite nice. The Ooze is actually really powerful as well, isn't it?
I think the Knight is the last of my picks, but I can't pass the Bounty.
That's fair enough.
I can't pass.
It is very game winning.
Oh, the Demonic Embrace came back.
Mind Chatter. I don't think we mained at the Mind Chatter, but it is more powerful.
It is at random as well. I thought they chose, but they don't. It is just one extra mind twist.
We're not playing any of these, but I guess the sword. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, sure. Let's have a flashback and stick it in the board.
We can't get the Ooze back, can we?
No. How many guys does the Ooze actually give us? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 guys, isn't it? So
Yeah. It was one of the combos that they put in the article. Like, try these 10 things, and one of them was having a blood throwing vampire and a Ooze, and then just one shot on your opponent with a fling.
Maybe does them 16. Oh, did they split down to 1/1s?
Yeah, you get 2 2/2s, and then you get 2 1/1s.
Out of each 2/2. I don't think the Wood Elves is where we're at.
Can we force this Field of the Dead?
We don't want to either. It's just not worth it. It's probably just the Sylvan Ranger. Just a bit of extra fixing and consistency. Like the Bloodlord of... He's kind of just poo. Like, he's an okay way of turning like a Llanowar Mystic, but he's more like we'll table him. Yeah, I'd take the Ranger here. Like, I do like a Wood Elf, but the way our curve's looking, we don't really need it. Ooh, these are good cards, aren't they?
There are many good cards in this pack.
Many. So I have to read this one. Other Elf. I think I've seen this Dwindon before. Other Elves.
Yeah. It goes in the Elf deck. It does. It's not. It's not what we want.
It's probably just the Cavalier, isn't it?
Cavalier, Murder.
Oh, I didn't even see the Murder. I don't hate a Murder. It's between the Cavalier and the Murder now, I think.
I feel like we've got so much green back. I think we can take the Murder, and we're gonna get one of like the Hydra, the Cavalier, the Brontoton.
Yeah.
Like, but we're not going to get the Murder.
I do totally agree with that. The thing is, we might not get the Cavalier back. Oh, there's an Eliminate. Is that a thing? Evan Car's... Nah, I don't get too many green creatures.
Yeah, I really like Bramble Crush as well, but yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's one of
just
the only
Eliminate.
Planeswalker kill spells in the format, but yeah, I still prefer the Eliminate. So, do we need the Overgrowth? We could have made it to 4+ demons. It's another terrible one, though. Is he not terrible?
No, because he searches your fourth demons. He goes and gets the last one. I think it's Terror or Scoos here.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the Terror to the Scoos, actually.
Yeah,
Triskelion's decent too, but oh, there's a Nissa again.
So there's a Nissa, there's a Jungo Hollow, and there's a Leaf Gilder. All of which,
Yeah,
I think Leaf Gilder's probably bottom of that. I think it's like Nissa or Jungle
I actually don't
Hollow.
love the Jungle Hollow. It's a bit coming to play tapped. I think I'd take the Leaf Gilder over it, but I think I like the Nissa most still. Nissa's just
Yeah,
far.
I think with the draft earlier with the Nissa was just so good.
Yeah. I mean, she holds her own in my cubes, so. Ooh, well, I like a temple here. I think.
Yeah, I don't think Azusa's very good. You don't have the
Azusa's poo, Mutavolt's the opposite of fixing. Thorn Lieutenant's very medium. Consume is a bit heavy black. Nantuku Husk's meh. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So we either take a Mutilate and hedge against go wide decks, or we take a Macabre Waltz and have a sideboard against grindy decks. But I think probably the Mutilate's better in that setting, but it is totally a sideboard card. None of these are playable. I mean, Thought of Shame we can take, I guess. It's not totally terrible, but we've got to make cuts as it is. So we'll take the Disfigure out, that's for sure. We're not playing that. We're probably not even playing the Ostracize. We've got enough removal. I think I'd rather have a removal spell than an Ostracize. There's not that many broken ETB effects that would. So maybe we take the Bloodlord over the Wood Elves. We've just got so many 3-drops, and yeah, we've got quite a lot of 5-drops. Wood Elves.
I don't think we're playing either, are we? I'd much
Probably not.
I'd much rather play the Wood Elves than the Blood
Yeah, sure.
than the Blood
Yeah,
Lord, but I don't think we're playing either.
I think you're right. I think we're cutting a 3-drop as it is.
Probably the Plague.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, Plague's totally gone. We don't want that.
It's a good sideboard card. You come up against elves or goblins or.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what we're cutting. I'd be inclined to cut the Mind Shatter. No, maybe not. I've not got enough experience to be confident in these decisions. Maybe the Royal? So Royal and Primeval Bounty scare me. They're both quite samey, but they're both very powerful.
Yeah, but I think the Bounty is way more powerful.
In which case we lose the Royal because we could lose the Contract.
I'm a big fan of drawing 4 cards though.
Yeah, quite. Cavalier. Okay, well we can lose both and just play the Cavalier instead. That seems better. Maybe we need to lose some of these double black 3-drops. Well, that's a Bramble Crush. So, oh, there's the Scoos. God, green was so open. And the Leaf Gilder. Oh wow, Jesus! This is going to be really difficult to build with now, isn't it? Yeah, that's looking correct.
Yeah, I think we just literally get rid of all of those.
Like a turn bop into whatever he's called, Hippie would win a lot of games. We might well board the Hippie in, but yeah, I definitely prefer the way this is looking. Like it's the odds on us actually getting the turn 2 Hippie is so low. The odds on us sitting on a Hippie in hand whilst we struggle to find our second black source are quite high. We'll have a Husk in the board. Why not? This is a tasty little deck, isn't it? I'm sort of preferring the draw 4 to the Mind Slash here. I'd rather draw 4 of our good cards than our opponent ditching their hand. So yeah, we can stick Mind Slash in the board. We've also got loads of life gain in this deck, so we really don't give a monkeys about losing 4 life. Yep, this looks like the deck to me. That looks. Do we put the Wood Elves in here now? Do we play the Wood Elves over the Ranger or the Scavenging Ooze or the Pilgrimage? Maybe. I do like the Wood Elves a lot now because the way our curve started to look suddenly. What could we cut for it? So the only cards I would consider cutting here. Maybe can we run 15 lands? Is that madness? Maybe we just go 15 lands.
15 feels like madness. I know we've got a lot of ramp and search and stuff, but we've also got a lot of 5 and 6 drops.
So Sylvan Ranger's kind of a land. The Pilgrimage is kind of a free land in that regard as well. And yeah, we've got Yeah, 15's pushing it, but if we get away with it, yeah, we got some utility lands. I do want to play the Wood Elves though. I just don't know what it's over.
I actually think we have to cut the Sorin. It's a bit triple black.
Yeah, late. We've got a lot of fixing for like.
So
It's only as much intensity as the Terror, right, on curve.
like we've only got 3 ways of finding black, right?
But we're not. We're we're going to be slightly more green. But if we're like 16 land, we're going to be like 9/7, 10/6 is a bit dodgy. We can lose one of these forests and play another swamp. I do see what you're saying about the Sorin, but the card is nuts. Even if we don't make him till like I don't know turn 7 or 8 or what have you, he's still a planeswalker of doom. We've still not got these wood elves in. Maybe lose the pilgrimage for the wood elves. I guess we don't have any swords. It's not that exciting of a difference, is it? That seems dumb. Not actually replacing anything sensible.
Yeah, I like it like this. Like it finds 2 lands, so that's why I like.
Yeah,
If
I'll just run it. See
get
how we go.
see how it goes.